Guten Morgen, ich bin Ashley. Heute ich koche Zimtsterne. Before we get started, I wanted to tell you some history involved with the Zimtsterne cookies. Zimtsterne cookies are a traditional part of Christmas and Advent offerings. Almost always, these cookies are six-pointed stars. The reason these cookies were only on special occasions, mainly Christmas and Advent, was because cinnamon was very expensive and rare in the 1600s, and almonds that were usually used had to be imported. Almonds was considered a food for royalty. In 2006, these cookies were actually banned in Germany because of the amount of curcumin that was in the cookies that were sold on the shelves. The curcumin is found in natural cinnamon, which these cookies have plenty of. With enough curcumin, it can have an effect on the human liver. Don't worry, these cookies are no longer banned. They found out that most people don't eat enough of the cookies to be dangerous. So the traditional recipes include nuts or nut flour. So I chose a non-traditional recipe so that my sister, who has Crohn's, would be able to eat these cookies along with us. It's a simple recipe. Some of the stuff required for a traditional recipe, where I could simply have omitted the nut aspects, wasn't available in the stores in the area. Alright, so today we will need 1 cup of butter, 3 ounces of chocolate, 2 eggs, 2 cups of sugar, 2 3/4 cups of all-purpose flour, and 1/3 cup of ground cinnamon. Alright, so our first step, we are going to take the butter and cream the butter first. Always do that first, and then we're going to add in some sugar. Once you've beaten your sugar together with your butter, it should have a nice consistency. It's really thick. Next, we are going to put chocolate on the stove and do a double boil. So you're going to put a bowl on top of a pot and let the water boil to heat up the chocolate. See what we've done? We've taken the pot, we've turned on the stove on high, and then we placed just a simple bowl on top with the chocolate inside. Once you've finished melting your chocolate, you're going to take the chocolate and add it straight into the butter and sugar mixture. Once you have finished adding the chocolate into your batter, it should be like a light brown color. You're going to add both of your eggs. Next, after you've added your 2 eggs, it's going to become slightly thinner than what it was. You're going to add both your cinnamon and your flour, alternating and very, very slowly. Once you have added all your ingredients into the bowl, it's going to be very, very thick. Still movable, but thick. Next step is that we're going to lay out some plastic wrap and put the dough onto it, wrap it all up, and stick it in the fridge for at least an hour. All right, here we go. Into the fridge for an hour. It has now been 3 hours since I put it in the fridge. It's nice and hard, so we're going to take it and roll it out. All right, so I took the batter from the fridge and I rolled it out, and now we have a full pan of cookies. I'm going to keep cutting out these stars, and we're going to put these in the oven. What are the cookies called? Alright, so after baking the cookies, we come out with little star cookies like this. I've got another like 2 pans to do. So I got to try the Zimtsterne, and it is really good. I kind of surprised myself. I didn't think it was going to be as good as it is.